Hello, it is Tuesday the 1st of September 2020. I hope you all had good weekends. I hope you all had a great summer. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what is out and out my most favorite free plugin. It's the DMG Audio Track Control. The DMG Audio Track Control is a free plugin. All you need to do is create a customer account and you'll be able to download the track control. I decided the best way to demonstrate the track control was to show you a production of my own that I'm actually working on. This is my latest production. It's just about to go out so an artist can put some words to it, and it sounds a little bit like this. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the different areas of the track control using the production as an example. Let's take a quick look at the interface, and you can see straight away it's very professional, it's very clean, it's very intuitive, easy to use. It's split into three main sections: in, control, and out. The first section deals with the input level, which we can see here in the meter, and it also gives us a trim control. And that first section is mirrored with the third and final section, the out section, where once again we have a meter that gives us the output level and we have a gain control. We also have an additional switch on the output control. We have a mute control. The center panel contains the lion's share of the tools. In addition to the three control panels, we also have a set of output options from left to right, mid and side, a bypass switch, and some presets, and of course, the ability to save your own presets. One of the features that I find myself using a lot with the track control is the trim feature. It's great for quickly controlling the input level of different tracks before they hit my signal chain. Let's have a quick listen to the drum beat with the track in bypass. As the sample came in, you can see it is way too loud. Let's drop the track back in. In addition to the trim feature, we also have an additional way that we can control level within the track control, and that is the output gain control. The way I like to use the gain function is I like to use it for automation. It gives me a way to automate the level of the track without interfering with the main fader. Let's have a listen to this brass section with the automation bypassed. You can hear that these reverse brass hits are slightly masking the front of the main brass hit. They're just slightly masking the transient there. Let's put that automation back in and have another listen. And you can hear now the main brass is much cleaner and crisper. Next up, let's have a look at the high pass filter. And to do that, let's get the drums going on a loop. And I'm going to bring in the high pass filter from 1 Hz all the way up so you can hear how it affects the drums. In addition to being able to vary the frequency of the filter, we can also adjust the slope. So I've set it up at 500 Hz, and I'm just going to have a quick go through some of the filter slopes. So here's our default 18 dB per octave. Let's go for 6 dB. You can hear it's giving us more low, but it's smoother. Let's go all the way to the opposite. Let's go 48 dB. Now we've lost a lot more low, but we're getting more of a boost at that 500 hertz part. Staying with the drums, there are a couple of other things that the track control will let us do. For starters, it allows us to change the phase of something. So let's have a quick click through the phase and see what we're up to here. We have two other options here that relate to stereo image. Middle and side to left and right, and swap left and right. Now, I don't have anything here that has been recorded middle and side. So I'm going to apply it to the drums, and it's just going to make them sound really funky. Let's drop it in. And take it out. The next option is to allow us to swap left and right. Let's drop it in. And take it out. The next two features I want to look at are balance and width. Here we have a simple percussion part, and you can see that I've done a little bit of adjustment here on the balance and a little bit of adjustment on the width. Let's take those out. Let's drop the -9 correction back in on the balance and have another listen. And you can hear that it's just centered it really nicely. Next, let's put the width back in. It's just tucking the track in slightly. It's just tucking that percussion into the track just a little bit. The track control also includes an additional set of controls that allow you to control the stereo image. We have pan left and pan right. We're going to use this brass pad to test these out. Now, at the moment, we've got the width set at 27%. I'm just going to set it back up to 100% so it's easier to hear what's going on. Let's start off with it set at default, and then as we play it, I'm going to start moving around the panners so you can hear the effect of it. So now we're fully down the right-hand side. Let's push it all the way down the left. Or we could push it pretty much to mono. Or we could widen it out a little bit. We could widen it out, bias right-hand side. Or we could widen it out, bias left-hand side. The track control doesn't stop there. We also have an additional option. If we click here, we can activate mid and side. Let's play the track and have a listen to how mid and side panning affects the track. Standard stereo image. Let's go fully mid. And let's go the other way. Now we're only getting the side information. We can narrow things out a little bit. Let's tuck it right in. Or we can push more width. Or we can de-emphasize the mid. Maybe we want to leave some room for other things in the mid. So now we have a more ambient sound. One final control that we have to look at, and that is delay. In order to do that, it's best to listen to two instruments playing together. So let's have a quick listen to the drum loop and the bass with the delay set at 0. Now I like the bass where it is right now, but say you felt like you wanted it to sit back off the drums a little bit. One of the things you could do is introduce a delay, and the track control allows you to do that. For the purposes of demonstration, let's enter a pretty big delay, 1,388 milliseconds. Let's have a listen to what that sounds like. And you can hear that the bass has been nicely delayed well behind the drums. Now, if we want to, we can also go the other way. We can actually advance the bass in front of the drums. Let's see how that sounds. The DMG Track Control is an immensely practical tool to have in your toolbox. And it is, if you will, a kind of Swiss Army knife of track processing. The interface is very clean. It looks very professional. It's very easy to use. The trim and gain controls are extremely practical, very useful. The high pass filter, again, very practical. For me, the balance and the width are absolutely the stars of this plugin. I love how clean they are. I love how practical they are. They are real problem solvers. The additional controls, middle and side to left and right, swap left and right, phase, the pan left and right, and middle and side option, for the occasions when you do need them, is going to save you immense amounts of time. Last but by no means least, the fact that the track control is free makes this an absolute no-brainer for me. The DMG Track Control is out and out the most versatile, practical, and useful free plugin that I've come across. It really is the Swiss Army knife of track control. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next Tuesday, good night and good noise, stay safe and stay healthy.